Have you ever felt eyes watching you when no one else was around? Have you heard whispers in the dark, only to find an old doll sitting in the corner, staring? Haunted dolls have terrified people for generations, their presence lurking in the shadows of history. Some believe they hold the spirits of the dead, others say they are cursed objects. But one thing is certain, those who have encountered them are never the same. Haunted dolls have existed for centuries, spanning cultures and civilizations. Some were believed to house spirits, protect against evil, or, in darker cases, curse those who dared to own them. These eerie artifacts were often passed down through generations, becoming part of family legacies. In some cultures, dolls were believed to be protectors, their spirits meant to ward off evil or ensure the well-being of children. However, as centuries passed, the belief in their protective qualities faded, replaced by stories of curses and misfortune. Collectors and enthusiasts are drawn to these haunted relics, seeking a glimpse into their dark past. But not all encounters end well. Some dolls remain locked away in dark corners, while others are displayed in museums, their eyes forever watching. And yet, their sinister legacy continues to grow as they find their way into the hands of unsuspecting owners. From whispered voices to objects moving on their own, haunted dolls have left their mark across the world. In the United States, a woman found an antique doll hidden in her attic. Soon after, she began to hear footsteps at night and discovered the doll had moved from its original place. No one else was in the house, and yet the doll's position had changed, something no one could explain. In Japan, a man bought an old doll from a thrift store, unaware of its sinister past. Within days, he heard whispers in the dark and felt cold fingers brushing against his skin. The feeling of being watched became overwhelming. Eventually, he returned the doll, but not before the strange occurrences had taken their toll on him. In Brazil, a family reported their haunted doll would disappear from its shelf, only to reappear in unexpected places. Unexplained symbols appeared on their walls, and the sounds of soft, childlike laughter filled their home at night. The family struggled to explain the strange happenings and sought the help of local spiritualists. One of the most infamous haunted dolls in history is Robert the Doll. Once owned by a boy named Robert Eugene Otto in Key West, Florida, the doll was said to move on its own, speak in the night, and cause misfortune to those who disrespected it. The doll, originally a gift from a servant, became a source of terror in the Otto family home. Young Robert Eugene, or Gene, would often be seen speaking to the doll, which he claimed would speak back in a strange voice. The doll's eyes were said to change expression, and objects around it would move inexplicably. Today, Robert is housed in a museum, and visitors claim the curse still lingers. Some have reported feeling a heavy presence when near the doll, while others say their cameras mysteriously malfunction when taking pictures without permission. Robert the Doll's reputation has only grown over the years, cementing his place as one of the most terrifying objects ever to be linked to the paranormal. Paranormal researchers have tried to uncover the truth behind haunted dolls. Some believe spirits attach to these objects due to unfinished business or tragic pasts. Others argue it's the power of belief, or fear giving life to the unknown. But with each investigation, new questions arise, and the answers seem to evade us. One investigative team spent several nights with Robert the Doll, recording unexplained noises, cold spots, and electrical malfunctions. They captured footage of doors opening and closing by themselves and a strange fluctuation in the electromagnetic field. Could these be mere coincidences, or is there truly something beyond our understanding at play? For some, the consequences of owning a haunted doll go beyond strange noises and flickering lights. Psychological effects, intense nightmares, and even physical harm have been reported. One woman who once owned a cursed doll claimed she suffered years of anxiety and distress, her life consumed by the doll's eerie presence. The feeling of being watched never left her, and sleep became impossible. She finally found peace only after burying the doll far away from her home, away from any trace of its lingering energy. Others have found themselves driven to extremes, seeking out spiritual cleansings or rituals to rid themselves of the doll's curse. Some even report hearing the doll call their name in the dead of night, as if trying to pull them back into its grip. What is it about haunted dolls that grips our imagination? Are they truly vessels for spirits, or simply the products of our deepest fears? The stories continue to surface, each one more chilling than the last. With every encounter, we are reminded of the unsettling truth. The unknown is far more terrifying than we can comprehend. Have you ever encountered a haunted object? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other investigations into the world of the paranormal. Until next time, stay curious, and beware the dolls that stare back. Like and subscribe for more terrifying real-life horror stories. Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes content and updates on our next investigation.